Coach Pillow Fist here. So generally speaking, the only punch that you throw that's associated with a step is a jab, right? Now let's first talk about why we shouldn't step with the lead hook. I'm not gonna say that you absolutely can't step with the lead hook, because I know there's variations of that and I know that it's been pulled off before. I just don't encourage it. So in order to understand what I'm talking about here, you need to understand weight distribution and how that relates to power. So let's look at the lead hook. When we throw the lead hook, we want our weight to start on this lead foot, and then as we throw the punch, we transfer our weight to this rear foot, all right? Same thing with the rear hook. If I throw, I'm gonna have my weight on my rear foot, and then I'm gonna transfer it over to this lead foot, all right? Same thing with when I throw the straight right hand. I'm transferring my weight from my rear foot to my lead foot. Now the problem that I have with stepping with your punch, especially with the lead hook, is when I step with my punch, I have no weight transfer. Because in order to step with this lead foot, I need my weight on my rear foot, right? So therefore, all right, I can't start my weight on my lead foot because I gotta step with it. All right, so there's no weight transfer going into that punch. Another reason you guys shouldn't step as you throw it is because of the twist that's required for the hook. So in order to twist my hips and my shoulders, I need the traction of both of my feet on the ground as I throw that punch, right? Now do me a favor and stand on one foot right here. If I'm standing on one foot, right, and I'm trying to twist into my punches, it's very difficult, right? Because you guys don't have traction. All right, we need traction of both our feet in order to twist into that punch. So what happens when a car loses traction? It can be a 1,000 horsepower car. If it loses traction, it ain't going anywhere, right? No traction, no power, all right? And it's not just the hook that's associated with a twist, right? We got the straight rear hand, uppercut, all right? All of the punches that I threw required traction in order for me to transfer my weight, in order for me to twist into that punch. Now, why do we step with the jab for power? Well, with the jab, the direction of the punch is going straight forward, right? So therefore, I can step into that punch for power, right? Well, coach, wouldn't that mean that I can step with my straight rear hand as well? Well, the thing with the straight rear hand is there's a twist that's involved with a punch, right? I want to twist with my punch, and what do we need in order to twist into our punch? We need the traction of both of our feet. Now, of course, there's exceptions to this rule, especially if you want to be shifting angles, right? If I want to use that hook to set up my angles, then I do want to step simultaneously as I throw that hook. All right. The reason why we can step with those punches is because we're not necessarily trying to put power in those punches. Those are more for setting up punches in which you can put power in. Another exception for stepping with a hook is for a check left hook. All right. Now I know that a lot of you guys have coaches that tell you not to stay in one place when you guys throw your punches, so let me clarify that for you. So I don't want to be over here throwing my punches like this and moving my feet at the same time, because then I'm going to be off balance and I'm not going to have any power, and I'm going to get caught with something that I'm not ready to defend. You want to move, then punch, punch, then move. Don't move while punching, right? But alright everybody, thank you guys for tuning into that video. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one.